it's a new year, everyone's on their New Year resolution hype, and I'm assuming most of you are now wanting to burn some body fat, okay? So, if you're struggling, here's my 4 top tips that I give every one of my clients in order to burn fat most efficiently and most healthily. It's important, right? Okay, tip number 1 is track what you eat, okay? Whether it's downloading MyFitnessPal or Trifecta app or writing it down on a piece of paper, okay? For, I don't know, three days to a week, yeah? I want you to write down what you're eating. Be honest, yeah? If you're not being honest, what's the point? You're not gonna get a true reading of what you're having, okay? Okay, so once you've done that, you're now gonna have an understanding of exactly what you've eaten. Okay, so tip 2 is now adjust what you're having, okay? You need to find out what calorie intake you should be having, okay? And then you can see exactly where you've gone wrong from week 1, okay? So, a lot of people's typical days, I'm going by a lot of clients when they start with me now, is this, okay? They'll wake up in the morning, they'll have a coffee, they can't eat a breakfast because it makes them feel sick. They'll get to work, probably about 10 o'clock, they'll have some biscuits and another coffee. Come to lunchtime, they're gonna have a chicken salad, and then by tea time, it's just a regular meal. Okay, problem is, they then look at their calories at the end of the day and it's like 700 to 1,000 calories, possibly slightly over, okay? And they're not eating half or anywhere near enough the amount of calories that you should be having to get your metabolic rate up, okay guys? So, there's your first adjustment, is you've seen where your problem is, okay? So, learning what calorie intake you should be having. Once you've found out what calorie intake your body type, height and weight and everything should take, you want to drop that by about 300. Okay guys? Keep dropping it week by week if it's not working enough. Okay guys? But you've got to be careful. Okay, so by adjusting your food now, okay, learning your body, you need to try and get a decent amount of carbohydrates in. You need to try and get a decent amount of fats in and a decent amount of protein in. These are not your enemies, yeah? Sugar, stuff like that is your enemy, okay guys? So look at your carbs, look at your fats and look at your proteins, making sure you're having a decent amount of all of them, okay? Making sure you're getting a sufficient amount for your calorie intake. A lot of these apps like MyFitnessPal and stuff, when you're putting them in on it, show you on charts what percentages and stuff of the carbs and fats and everything that you're having. They're fantastic guys, okay? So look at those and see how much you're having. You can see if you're having too much fat or too little fat, okay guys? Really good place to start, okay? So the second you've managed to get your nutrition right, you're going to notice that you are working way more efficiently, okay? Your energy is going to be up, okay? You're going to be able to train 10 times harder in the gym because you've got all the energy to be able to do it. You're going to start burning fat because your metabolic rate is right up through the ceiling now. You're like a constant fire. Think about it, every time you eat a decent meal, it's like chucking logs on the fire. You're going to keep that fat burning the entire time, okay guys? Good way of thinking of it, okay? So, that's tip 2, is adjust your nutrition, okay? Right, tip 3 is increase the tempo of the workout. This is my favourite and probably, you know, maybe the most important one for trying to get a better physique, okay? So you've got to remember, the nutrition is going to help you with how your body functions, okay guys? But the training is what's going to give you the physique and help you speed up things like toning and stuff depending on how much weight you're having to lose. Okay, so this is the way we do it. Most people tend to go to the gym and they'll do 10 to 12 reps, 3 sets, and they'll do like I don't know, 4 sets of different exercises of that, and then maybe they'll do a little bit of cardio at the end or something like that. Okay guys, this is how I do it, okay? You want to cut out the amount of rest period that you're having. Sack off having a minute and a minute and a half rest, yeah? Unless you're doing strength training, that's a whole different ball game, okay? We're talking about burning fat. Okay, so you want to up the amount of reps you're doing and do less rest, okay? 4 to 5 to 6 sets, yeah? 30 to 40 seconds rest. Keeping your reps nice and high, but with a decent rate of weight. You say to me, you're like, okay, but I'm not going to be able to lift as much as I can usually lift if I'm only having 30 seconds rest in the gym. Who are you trying to impress? Get rid of the ego, okay? You're not going to be the same strength every time you train, yeah? Your strength is going to go up and down all the time, okay guys? sack off the ego, honest training here, okay? So it's as simple as this. Have shorter rest periods, okay? So you're now using your weights as cardio, okay? Far more intense, okay? If you're not sweating buckets by 4 or 5 minutes in, you know, you're not training hard enough, so you need to push it, okay guys? So 30 to 40 seconds rest, okay? Sack off the egos, still push the weight so you can do the best you can, okay guys, with you know, more repetitions. So, you know, anything from 12 to 20, maybe even 25 reps, you know, depending on how confident you are in it, depending, you know, what you can do. Okay, maybe you don't want to do that many reps. So then start bringing in things like supersets, but keeping your rest period short. So your heart rate is up the whole time, okay guys? That's tip number 3, okay? Last tip is chill out. Some of us are good at it and some of us are crap at it, okay? Me, I'm crap at it. So the way that I had to deal with it, I used to suffer from anxiety quite badly. So the way I had to deal with it was I had to meditate, guys, okay? 10 minutes, 4 or 5 times a day is how I managed to do it. But this is why chilling out is so important. You've got a hormone in you called cortisol. It's known as the stress hormone or the belly fat hormone. Okay, what it does is it protects all your internal organs from damage. Okay, so when you're stressed and freaking out and you're looking like a pear, there's a reason. It's because your body is trying to protect itself. So what you need to do is try and bring down your cortisol levels. It's as simple as that. Okay, so things you can do to bring down your cortisol levels and stay chilled out, okay, is you need to find things that relieve your stress. Okay, so going for nice walks, listening to calming music, going for a massage, meditating, doing yoga, stuff like this, guys, that's gonna help calm you down. Okay guys, meditating really helped me, taking my dog for a walk helps me, stuff like that, taking big deep breaths, closing my eyes and realising that the world's not against me, you know, it's against all of us if it's against anything, do you know what I mean? So, you know, getting it down like that, okay? Sleep. You know, sleep will get a lot easier if you struggle with sleep when you get your nutrition right. If your nutrition's crap, your sleep's probably going to be crap as well, okay? So this is the way you should be doing it, is, you know, once you've started relieving your stress with all these kind of things, you know, you can try and get your sleep better, you know, making sure you're in bed way before 12 o'clock so you can get a full sleep, you know. If you struggle sleeping, do things like maybe download these apps that you can have like rain noises and stuff like that to try and calm you down. You know, anything you can do to try and relieve the stress, keep your cortisol levels down, so then, you know, you can keep burning fat the entire time. Because what we want is to make you a fat burning machine the entire time, okay? So metabolic rate will be up from eating all the time with the right nutrition, okay? And your cortisol levels are going to be down, which is going to be just perfect, so that it's not going to stop you from burning fat, okay guys? Last little tip on getting your cortisol levels down is, you know, vitamins and stuff like that. B1, B5, okay, are great for your adrenal glands, leveling them out, okay guys? And the last one's vitamin D. We all know we're way happier in the summer. Vitamin D comes straight from the sun, doesn't it, you know? So chucking in some extra multivitamins and getting your vitamin Ds in is going to be really important as well, guys, okay? So there's my top 4 tips. So we've got track what you eat, adjust what you eat, increase the tempo and intensity of your workout, and chill out, okay guys? Thanks for listening. Let me know what you think. Put some comments in down below. If you agree, cool. If you don't, cool. Works for me and my clients. Have a good one. I'll see you in a bit.